Imagine standing in a vast library, one that stretches endlessly in every direction. Rows upon rows of books, each one filled with secrets and stories, memories, and knowledge just waiting for you to discover. But here's the catch: you only have a limited time to read them all before the doors close forever. How can you possibly remember everything? This is where a magical tool comes into play, a tool that can make sure you never forget the treasures you uncover. Welcome to the world of spaced repetition. Now, picture your brain as a sprawling garden. Each piece of knowledge is a tiny seed you plant. At first, these seeds are delicate, needing just the right care to take root and grow. If you water them too much or too little, they might never sprout. But if you give them a little time, a sprinkle of attention, and just the right amount of sunlight, something incredible happens. They bloom into vibrant flowers of knowledge that last a lifetime. So, how does this magic happen? Let's take a journey together. Imagine you're learning a new language. The first word you encounter is bonjour. It dances in front of you like a fluttering butterfly. You say it aloud, let it roll off your tongue, and feel it settle in your memory. But as the days pass, life gets busy. You might forget that butterfly, that bonjour. But here's the secret. Instead of trying to cram it all in at once, you revisit it again, just a little later, perhaps the next day. You whisper bonjour to yourself while sipping your morning juice, letting it flutter back into your garden of knowledge. This is the first sprinkle of water. But you don't stop there. A week later, you bring it back again, giving it sunlight and care. Each time you revisit, it grows stronger, its roots digging deeper into your mind. Now, let's think of a different scene. Imagine you're an explorer, setting out on an adventure to uncover the secrets of the universe. You want to learn about the planets. You start with Earth, your home, and then you move on to Mars, feeling the thrill of discovery. The information is exciting, but if you don't return to it, it's like a treasure trove locked away in an ancient castle. Enter spaced repetition. You dive into the world of planets, and each time you return to Earth, Mars, and beyond, you're not just skimming the surface. You're digging deep, unearthing new details, and letting the excitement wash over you again. You find out that Mars has the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, standing taller than any mountain on Earth. Each revisit makes those facts stick, anchoring them in your memory like sturdy roots in the soil. But wait, let's step back for a moment and take a closer look at how our brains work. Imagine your brain is like a busy train station. Every thought, every piece of information, is a train arriving and departing. Some trains are fast, while others are slow, but the trick is knowing which trains to catch and when. If you let a train leave without hopping on, it may never come back. But with spaced repetition, you can catch those trains at just the right moment, ensuring they stop just long enough for you to hop on board. Think about a time when you learned something difficult, like playing a musical instrument. At first, every note felt like a mountain to climb. You practiced day after day, but some notes would slip away, like grains of sand through your fingers. Then you discovered the rhythm of spaced repetition. You practiced a challenging piece, then took a break, letting your brain process it. When you returned, the notes flowed more easily, each one a stepping stone on your musical journey. Now, let's add a sprinkle of science to our adventure. Researchers have found that when you space out your learning, you're allowing your brain to consolidate memories. Imagine your brain is a cozy little workshop. When you learn something new, it's like the workshop is buzzing with activity, tools clanking and ideas flying. But if you keep the workshop open all night long, the energy can turn chaotic. Instead, by giving your brain time to rest, you allow it to organize its tools and ideas, creating a smoother path for knowledge to flow. As you wander deeper into this garden of spaced repetition, you might wonder how to make it work for you. Think of it like a treasure map. You can mark the spots where you've planted your seeds of knowledge, returning to them at just the right intervals. You can use flashcards, apps, or even good old-fashioned notebooks to track your progress. Each time you revisit a card or a note, it's like digging up a treasure chest you buried long ago, each piece of knowledge glimmering with the promise of adventure. Imagine you're preparing for a big test. The pressure mounts, and the anxiety starts creeping in. But instead of cramming the night before, you've been using spaced repetition to prepare. You've watered those seeds day by day, and now, when you step into that exam room, you feel a wave of confidence wash over you. The answers come to you like old friends, waiting patiently for you to remember their names. And here's another scene to consider. Picture yourself at a vibrant festival, colors swirling all around you, and music filling the air. Each song you hear is like a memory waiting to be captured. With spaced repetition, you can revisit those melodies, humming them to yourself days later, letting them etch their way into your heart. It's not just about knowing the notes, but feeling the rhythm of those memories weaving together, creating a beautiful tapestry of your experiences. Let's not forget the power of storytelling in this journey. Think about how stories have been passed down through generations, not just through textbooks, but through the warmth of shared experiences. Every time you retell a story, you're strengthening the roots of that memory in your mind. Spaced repetition works in the same way, allowing you to share your knowledge with others, creating a cycle of learning that blossoms in unexpected ways. As we wander through this garden of knowledge, we come to a warm wrap-up. You realize that spaced repetition isn't just a technique, it's a companion on your adventure through learning. It's about giving yourself the grace to forget, knowing that with a little time and care, those memories will flourish once again. Imagine how different your life could be if you embraced this magical method. You could remember the names of new friends, the details of your favorite stories, and even the joy of learning for the sake of learning. So, as you step out of this library of knowledge, take a moment to reflect. How will you use spaced repetition in your own life? What seeds of knowledge will you plant today? Whether it's learning a new language, mastering a musical piece, or simply remembering the beautiful moments of your life, the choice is yours. And as you embark on this journey, remember, every time you revisit a memory, you're not just recalling a fact, you're nurturing a vibrant flower in your garden of knowledge. So go ahead, grab your watering can, and let the magic of spaced repetition transform your world. If you enjoyed this adventure, share your thoughts with us in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more enchanting journeys through the wonders of learning.